Hello everybody, SlimKirby here, and welcome to what's going to be the finale to Star Fox 64, actually.
It's almost over. We're in your debt. Come back in one piece, Fox.
Will do, General.
Sorry about that, this kind of started a bit prematurely, but yeah, we're heading to Area 6.
Came in here. No problems. Do you copy? Emergency maneuvers! Too late. Game over, pal.
I'm going to go ahead and say it right now, this level is freaking awesome. This is like one of the best levels in the game. I really love this level. There's a lot of enemies, it really feels like you're taking down the forces of Andross here. There's just so much you can kill in this stage. It's just a really cool level. If you want to get the medal, you have to kill 300 enemies. 300, and there's lots of combo potential, so even if that does seem like a steep number, it's not too bad. I mean, we're already at 100 now in just like the first minute of the stage. But yeah, this level is really cool. I really like this level, and I think this is like it's a very popular opinion that this stage is probably one of the, if not the best stage in the game. It's just really cool. But yeah, try to destroy as much as you can. Focus on the big ship things whenever you can. Whenever you see the Great Fox logo there, or the C right button appear on screen, hit it, because Great Fox will help you take down some of the giant machinery here. At this point, fire a bomb so you can destroy these missiles. They'll do a lot of damage to your teammates if you're not careful. And yeah, this stage is really cool.
Did we get them? Not yet, sir. They're on me. I'm getting careless.
I actually got nervous right here because I let Peppy take some heavy damage unintentionally. And then heck, before we even get to Venom, Andross decides to contact us and let us know what's going on in his headspace. I think the reason that he does that here is because this is actually like the last, if you take the hard route, this is the last main level of the game, because Venom on the hard route is much different than it is on the easy route. But we'll obviously get into that a bit later. At this point, you definitely want to be at like 150 at least. Preferably a little more. But yeah, just keep taking down enemies. That's all you can really do here. This thing right here, you can actually get a couple of +5 combos, so make sure you do that. I did kind of be a little, I was a little sloppy at this part right here, admittedly, but we'll still have more than enough to get to the 300 amount we need. I also love the enemies that, like, talk during this level, too. Oh god, I didn't even realize Slippy was that low. Oh boy. Thankfully, the team members don't really get too involved with the boss, so we just have to make it to the boss and we'll be fine. But yeah, we're already at 300, so we should be good for the medal. I mean, we definitely are good for the medal. Our kill number is gold, so that usually means we got it. Our team members just have to survive, and I think only you see Falco or see like one of them just in the background during this, so as long as you just keep your fire on the boss, you should be fine. But the boss is a giant UFO. It's got these red energy balls. Destroy them whenever the ship opens. You'll weaken its power source, then you have to destroy the claws on the outside. And also enemy ships. These won't count to your kill amounts, by the way, but it kind of goes without saying. After you destroy the claws, you have to wait for it to,
Hey, Einstein, I'm on your side.
Shut up, Falco. You have to wait for it to open up again. You pretty much just repeat the process, really. You can get health and other things from destroying the enemy ships. So once again, destroy the energy balls. It'll weaken again. So destroy the claws again. Sometimes the claws can, like, be a bit deceptive. And, like, sometimes you can't hit them for some reason. I don't really know what decides that, if I'm being honest. It seems kind of random. Then at some point it'll open and not show the energy balls. When it does this, go to the bottom right of the screen and just stay there. Warning, if your eyes are sensitive to brightly flashing colors, please turn away for 10 seconds and until this attack ends. Also, sorry for those who don't like very flashy colors, because that can be kind of intense. But after you do that, destroy the balls again, and then after that, the middle should be vulnerable. So do that, and then just destroy the middle as quickly as you can. If you have the blue lasers, you should be able to knock it down in time, and there we go.
You did it!
And there we go. We've beaten Area 6. The last main level of the game, and what a finale to go out on. But we have one last goal in front of us. So let's head on straight to Venom.
Hold on. We're entering Venom airspace.
Okay, so welcome to the hard route of Venom. What will we be doing here?
Don't get too cocky, Star Fox.
Let's see how you handle our new ships.
Too bad Dad's not here to see you fail.
No way!
That was fast.
We'll just see about that, Star Wolf.
He already took out Wolf. Okay. Star Wolf dead.
Give it up!
So no, this is where you're supposed to get the medal for Venom. Because destroying each member of the Star Wolf team immediately will get you a plus 50. And it's just the fastest and easiest way to get the medal since it's 200. But yeah, you treat this pretty much the same way you treated the other Star Wolf fight. Their ships are a lot stronger, and they will actually try to evade you a bit more, but you can still easily take them down. It's not too hard. It's not too bad. I think I got everybody to Pigma. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. We've already finished. Star Wolf is down.
I'll go it alone.
It's a lot easier when you have blue lasers. I'll go ahead and say that much. But yeah, that's Venom Hard. So now we're gonna go to where the hard and easy paths converge, as we head back into Andross's secret base here. This path is actually a little different in hard mode, or the hard path too. They don't have like the electric lasers anymore for some reason. But you'll ultimately end up in the same place, so don't worry too much about that.
Now you will feel true
I also think it doesn't matter which way you go, you'll just get different power-ups based on your route. But here we go, let's take on Andross again, but there is going to be a small twist with this fight compared to the fight on the easy path, so we'll take a look at that, but we have to fight him at first in the same fashion we did before. Take out his hands. Once you take out his hands, his entire face will be vulnerable. You can shoot his eyes to kind of stun him a little bit. If he opens his mouth trying to swallow you, shoot a bomb inside of his mouth. Like so. And there we go. Phase 1 is done.
Only I have the brains to rule my life.
So, Andross, you show your true form.
That's not his true form. I think that's just his brain and eyes. So yeah, this is kind of a creepy boss, not gonna lie. So for this, you're in all range mode. You have to take out his eyes first. So do that. Shoot down his eyes. Try to avoid taking damage, and I really mean that too, but I need to follow my own advice. So we took down one of the eyes, there's the other one. Oh, no, we didn't take it down. There we go. And after that, you need to hit the weird, like, glowing lump on the underside of his brain. I'm not sure what part of the brain you'd call that again. I don't remember my terms with that. I know it's something I learned in high school, but it's been a million years since then. That part right there. And this is where this actually becomes kind of tricky. I'm not sure what exactly you need to do for a scenario like this, but if you look at the map, you'll see that Andross is, like, following me really hardcore. And, like, I'm trying to boost to get away from him, but he is still staying on my butt. So I'm not sure if, like, you need to, like, do a specific maneuver to get, like, him to break the cycle or not. I end up trying to do, like, a Z-flip and a somersault to try and get away from him, but he still just kind of stays on me. So I'm like really not sure what exactly that game wants me to do right here. I don't know if you're supposed to like do like a break and then somersault so you end up behind it or something. But you want to be careful when this happens, because if you get caught in his little wiry things, he'll take a lot of damage and he'll destroy both of your wings. And as you can see, we're basically one hit from death now. But he kind of got off my ass, so at least I can hit him again. In theory. And sometimes he does like a weird warp, which is not too bad, because if he warps away from you, he actually ends up like revealing his weak point easier, so just try to get that happen, I guess. But while things look bleak, an unexpected ally emerges.
Don't ever give up, my son. Father? Follow me, Fox.
Now this will be really hard, since I literally have no wings. Like, literally while I'm flying, my ship keeps trying to descend to the floor below, and if I hit that, I'm pretty much dead. So just be very careful while you're doing this. And make sure you follow your father exactly. Because if you manage to take a different route, you will die and go inside of a dead end. Which is weird, because it didn't seem like there were any dead ends before, but there are now, I guess. And looks like we made it.
You've become so strong, Fox.
Actually, I love that I tried to shoot a bomb right there.
Fox, you're okay!
Way to go, Fox!
That's our leader. What's wrong, Fox? Nothing. Nothing's wrong.
I get it. I think he thinks that's I guess it's kind of vague there. You don't really know if that was, like, Fox's father, like, actually helping him, or if that was just, like, Fox's inner confidence trying to help him out of that. I honestly don't know for sure. I know there's a James McCloud in F-Zero, so maybe James is not dead. Maybe he just went off to play F-Zero instead. I don't know. But yeah, that's Star Fox 64. We've shown every single planet. We've shown both endings, technically. This is technically the same ending you get, regardless of which path you take. Like, nothing in the credits will change except, like, one small thing at the end, which I'll point out. But literally, you go through the same process, and you witness the credits as you head back to Corneria. But yeah, I really love this game. When I had my 64, this was one of the earliest N64 games I got, and it became a very early favorite of mine. It's a lot of fun. The dialogue made it very engaging and just very fun to play through. Got me very immersed in the game and the dialogue of the characters and everything. The fact that it had, like, different routes was really cool. Oh, excuse me. I still remember, like, going into school and talking with people and, you know, discovering new things from each other. Like, it's like, oh, hey, did you actually know there's a secret route for this? And it's like, no, I didn't. Did you know about this other route? And they were like, no, I didn't. So you could, like, you know, kind of make your own playthrough through the game. And it's actually kind of fun, like, you know, deciding what your favorite route of the game is, too. If I had to pick a favorite route, like, I would probably do Corneria to Meteo to Katina. I'd succeed at Katina, but then go down to Sector X, because I do like Sector X. Then Macbeth, then Area 6, then the hard path ending. But we have some dialogue right here, so let's go ahead and listen to that before we keep talking.
Star Fox, we are in your debt. I would be honored to have you as part of the Cornerian...
Oh, no, sir. We prefer doing things our own way.
Great Fox is ready to go.
It's time for us to go now.
And there we go. They're going to be running over to the Great Fox, and they'll head out to continue doing their Star Fox thing. But yeah, that route I suggested a little bit ago, that'd probably be my most ideal route. Theoretically, I'd love to go to Zonus if possible, but there's no way you can do Zonus without going to Aquas, and I would not want to go to Aquas voluntarily. So, that would probably be my ideal route. In terms of just, you know, having the most fun experience, I mean. But yeah, that's going to do it for the main part of this playthrough. There are a few things I can show off, but the main thing that we've actually unlocked now, since we've gotten every medal in the game, we can actually now play the Expert game, which is basically the same game again, but it's a lot harder. And when I say it's a lot harder in the sense that there are more enemies. Your R-Wing is more susceptible to losing its wings, so you have to do your best to avoid, like, the added pressure that's getting put on you. Otherwise, you're going to be in for a really hard time. Your allies will also die a lot easier, and that's pretty much it. There's another visual change, too, but obviously I'll showcase that a bit later. But yeah, I think I will go ahead and showcase the Experts game, but it's largely just going to be the same. Like, none of the planets or the events of the planets will change. All the medal requirements stay the same as well. That's really all it is, if I'm being honest. There's no major change, aside from the fact that it just gets harder. But if you guys are interested, I can go ahead and do a playthrough of the expert mode variants and try to get all the medals on them, too. Plus, it'll mean less I have to show off, since I've showcased all the other stuff off in this playthrough anyway. But yeah, right here, if you play the easy path, I think you'll have, like, Andross's face in the background. But since we did the hard path, he's actually dead, so you don't see that. That's, like, another one of the easy to hard mode, or easy path, hard path changes. So let's go ahead and put our score in. There's our score versus our other score from the previous playthrough. Let's get our invoice.
What?
I love whenever he does that. So yeah, there we go. We've beaten Star Fox 64. Fun little Easter egg here. If you hold the R and Z button and move the control stick, you'll move the 64 around, and it's funny that they just kind of like watch the 64. I thought this was like very funny, but it is something silly you can do on the main title screen. But yeah, as you can see, you can also, if you go down to sound, you unlock Expert, which basically is not really an expert mode thing. It's actually the sound test. So you can actually play the entire soundtrack of the game, which is kind of cool, through here. So that's something you unlock for unlocking expert mode. But the main thing is, like I said before, also here's the rankings where you can look at your scores for all your different playthroughs. But the main thing is you can now play Expert. And I already talked about the differences between Expert and the main game. But yeah, I think that's going to actually do it for this video. Like I said, I think I will go ahead and do an Expert mode playthrough, just to kind of showcase, like, some of the differences, I guess. I mean, this is a very short project anyway. I'm not really ready to start anything new just yet, and I kind of wanted to play through Expert mode again anyway, just for the added challenge. But it's essentially just going to be the entire game again, so just, I guess, be prepared for that, you know, you're not going to get, like, anything major. You'll unlock some additional things for, like, multiplayer if you keep doing this, but I think that's really about it. I think if you actually get the gold medal on Venom, in just the normal mode, you actually unlock Landmasters for the multiplayer. I want to say that's the unlock requirement, but I'll talk about all the unlock requirements later. And like I said, I might do like a multiplayer video in the future as well, but I'll do it once I unlock everything as well. But as I said before, Star Fox 64 is a great game. It's probably my favorite Star Fox game, if I'm being honest. While I do enjoy aspects of some of the other Star Fox games, this is the one that has not only the most nostalgic value to me, but it's also the one that I can come back to and always have a good time with it just because of how fun it is. And, you know, I always have those fond memories to back it up as well. It's a great game, and I think everyone should have a chance at experiencing it. For those wondering, because I'm obviously not done yet, but for those wondering what my next Star Fox game is going to be, there is, you know, Star Fox 2, which Star Fox 2 is the official sequel to Star Fox 1 on the Super NES, and it also came out on the Super NES, but it never officially released until many years later when we got the version of the game through the SNES Classic. So it's basically a Star Fox game that didn't release until much later on in life. After this game and a couple of other Star Fox games as well. So that's a game I can pretty much plug in whenever I want. So it'll either be that game or it'll either be Star Fox Adventures, which is a completely drastic change in terms of going from this game and Star Fox Super Nintendo to that game, which is a much different style of game. But it's a game that does have its charms as well. It's a game that I do enjoy. Maybe not on the same level as this game, but it is a game that I will cover at some point in the channel. Can't tell you when that's going to be yet, but it is something I will do in the future. Just give me some time to get prepared for that playthrough. And you could possibly see Star Fox 2 somewhere in there as well. But again, Star Fox 2 is just going to be a case where it's just like if I feel like playing it, maybe I'll do a playthrough of it, a quick playthrough of it, because it's going to be a little closer to what the previous 2 Star Fox games have been, and it doesn't really fit anywhere too specifically in the timeline. Like, I feel like even though it is a sequel to the first game, you can still, you know, pretty much play it whenever and not really lose or gain anything from it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Thank you guys for listening and watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the expert mode videos. Like I said before, they're going to be basically like, we're just going to go through all the planets, get all the medals, and just take it from there. I can probably cut out a lot of the in-between stuff, because we've already seen all that stuff. None of the dialogue or anything like that changes. It's literally just a harder mode of play with the same levels again. So I think that's going to be my plan of attack. This has been SlimKirby. This has been Let's Play Star Fox 64. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Later, folks.